Well, we have two through day trading. Come on, do the bell. That's right. The market is open. Let's do this. All right, now we're gonna be talking about a little bit about these news. It's the Tesla bots. I don't know if you guys had listened to that. It was in March 1st. Um, and it was the Tesla bots that are actually coming out, and if they should be by the year's end. I don't know. If you guys watch this stuff, I don't know. You know, Tesla bots are supposed to be like the replacement of a boring chores. They're supposed to do the little things coming around. But first, the new Tesla design. Did you guys see the new Model 3, the new Tesla designs? It looks like they're trying to see what they came up with. And it looks like I found something exactly what it's going to look like. And somebody basically, they got the cars all covered. All right, and somebody came in, pulled the top off, and took a picture. But this is the only picture that I've actually found that's been posted out there, and people believe that this is going to be the new design. It looks very very slick, very slick. But look at this. Good morning, Kevin. Invisible Land. Yeah. Uh, well, actually, they changed it. They changed it a little. All right, it's not. It's basically. It looks like they just changed the front bumper and the back bumper. Everything else, it looks like it stayed the same. It's just aesthetically it looks more, it's smooth, it looks smoother. Now look at this. Boof. That's what they came up with. So yeah, it's dirty. It's in a factory. It looks like, I don't know what they were doing to it. But the design, and it looks like somebody uncovered it, and it looks like this is the route that they were going to. Now I do not know if this picture has been debunked. It's been shown quite a few times. um but it looks like is it. I mean, if you ever see the car driving around with the covers, they usually have the covers, but they only show the light a little bit. It looks like this is what it's going to be. It. I mean, they changed the light to be more slick. You know. But I like it. I like it. It looks like it's not going to be a big of a difference. I just wish they could change the front lip up right here, and they can make it a little bit more. I don't know. I guess just change it overall. Yeah, the wheel covers. But I'm not. This is where they're going. It looks like this is where they're going. They're gonna come out. They're gonna come out. They're gonna reveal it later on. But you know, I think the leaks are pretty credible. But this is gonna be the new design for the new Tesla. Um, I like it. I like it. But you can buy aftermarket bumpers. I mean, the only thing you can't change if you buy an aftermarket bumper for the Tesla is just the light. So you can kind of make it look like this. It's no big deal. Spend a couple of $1,000 for a body kit, front back bumper, and put a kit on it, a body kit, side skirts, and you got a nice looking car. It's not that hard to modify. Except see how this front is. If you ride share with a Tesla and you don't have a paint cover on it, that's what happens to it right there. This stuff is what happens to it. All these little nicks and crannies and stuff. I mean, this is just like dirt. This is like dirt in front of it. Okay, but that's what my car was looking like after a year of like driving 120,000 miles that I put in the car, and it was starting to look like that. Now Tesla does do a bumper. They repaint the whole entire bumper and they charge $1,000. Coffee, baby. Um, But the issue, if you ever take the car to Tesla and stuff, you have to remove the bumper and take it to them. But if they have to remove it, they charge you even more money. I've never done it before, but I heard that that's what they charge you. I mean, I went to the dealer, not to the dealer, I went to the body shop, the Tesla body shop, and they said, yeah, that's how much they charge. You just bring them the bumper, and they'll paint it for you. But this is gonna be the new look. I really like it. I like it. I like it. And also, I don't know if you guys watched March 1st. Elon was trying to make the cars even cheaper. The Model 3s are be getting cheaper, and the Model Ys are going to be sooner. They're going to be surpassing Model 3 sales. I'm telling you, I have a funny feeling that the Model 2s is just going to be the Model 3s. That's what I think it's going to be. Good morning. I'm keeping an eye on the market right now. Market just opened up. It's taken off, and I don't know. It looks like it could be turning around. I don't know. Anyway, let's keep it going. So now Tesla bots. I don't know if you guys listen to these Tesla bots. Yeah, BMW is making the EV, that Caddy Electric. Any other company that's coming out with an electric car, I ain't trusting. I ain't trusting. What do you think for the F-150 Lightning lowered their price to under $50,000? Because Tesla's got their Cybertruck coming out. They know they're going to be competing because they know that Tesla's got a better product. They were pushing the Lightning. They were really, really pushing. I got all these companies are pushing their electric cars, but they're pushing the tech and not perfecting it. You know, so they're throwing it out there, and that they're having issues, at least more issues than Teslas do. But look, the Tesla robots. Have you guys seen these Tesla bots? These Tesla bots are supposed to be, um, they're supposed to be doing like the boring chores. Now, this is an article back from 2022, August 17th, 2022. Okay, they're supposed to be performing boring chores. Look, Elon Musk has unveiled more details about his company's futuristic artificial intelligence robots, painting a vivid picture of what life on Earth will look like for Tesla customers in the decades to come. Standing at around 5 feet 8 inches, it's taller than me. I need a shorter one. I'm, you know, it's like Musk's Tesla bot aims to gradually remove boring responsibilities from the hands of mere mortals who are gusty enough to welcome a robot into the family. The world's richest man has previously declared humans must be prepared to merge with artificial intelligence, claiming our future will be a matter of accepting one simple fact. If you can't beat it, join it. Yeah. The Tesla bots, they're coming. They're coming. He did mention that he was gonna have two brand new additional products that are gonna be adding to the factory that they're gonna be building. He didn't say what. He didn't say what. I just got a funny feeling this is one of them. This is one of them, and I don't think the Model 2 is the other one. I think it's just something totally new. But I think the Tesla bot is gonna be it's gonna be a good thing. They built this bot in 6 months using the car's AI, and this is supposed to be our replacement for the little chores. So now he's trying to make it cheaper. Given how he's been going with the Tesla with the Model Threes, he's been lowering the price. Lowering the price of the Model Threes, and now the Model Threes is just gonna be like regular. Hopefully it brings it down. I mean, he was talking about 25,000, but that'd be kind of nice being able to own a Tesla. And that car ain't gonna break down for a very long time. There's gonna be some good competition going around, and all these damn freaking car companies are gonna go out there and they're gonna make sure that if they're gonna build a gas powered engine, that it's not gonna break down in at least the first couple of years. It's these people they come up with their cars, it breaks down, and then they wonder why they move on to somebody else. And this is a reputation that I knew was going to be what's going to be happening was that once people start picking up the idea that Teslas don't really break down, they're going to start moving over that route. And then we have, yeah, it's hey, if it's I wonder if you can get a female version or a male version. But then again, if it comes like that, I mean, imagine if you got kids and you got a bot in the house. They're gonna draw on that damn thing. They're gonna mess around with it. They ain't gonna keep it clean. I wonder if it's gonna be waterproof. I mean, you have to maintain it. You have to grease it up. You know. And I can't wait till I see the memes. The memes that they're gonna do with with these things. But they're supposed to just perform like regular chores around the house. Let me see if I can find something. Well, it's well known. Okay, it says to make an outlandish estimation of the actual release date of this technology. Yeah, he doesn't really know when it's going to come out, but he has spent years pushing back on a date for when Tesla self-driving cars will fully replace humans. I think before the the cars become like fully autonomous and they start doing like all this stuff, I think the Tesla bike is going to be out by then. But I don't know. It's a good idea. You see, the announcements is a fully autonomous butler bots in 2022 is crystal clear proof humanity is accelerating at a path beyond our control. Yeah. Um, the reason why I believe that Tesla keeps getting away with doing all this stuff and not other companies is because he has to pay taxes. As far as I understand, he pays taxes. He doesn't do deductions. He doesn't do deductions. And he's got SpaceX, Starlink, um, Tesla. He's got a neural company with the neural chip. He's got Neuralink. All right. What else does he have? He has Solar City, which is a solar panels that he's going to be putting on the houses. A boring company. Uh huh. And now he's going to be producing the plant. Oh, see, I went ahead of my news. He's going to be building up a plant somewhere in Texas. Not exactly sure. And he said he was going to be the manufacturer, the first manufacturing of our batteries using our resources here. All right, and making our own batteries made in America. That's going to be really good. That's going to be really good. All right. And by the way, the chips that are going to be used on the bots are going to be the same ones that are going to be used in the cars. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. So, okay. Now this is about it's about right. It looks about right. The 2024 Tesla Model 3. So this is what's supposed to look like right here. There you go. This is what it's supposed to look like. It's coming. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Yeah, no, not made in China. It's gonna be made right here. Yep, it's gonna be made right here in the USA, made in America. Besides, I don't even think they make anything there for us. They don't like us. China don't like us. They got imagine they really don't like us. They flew a balloon all around our states with a nice little recording equipment made from who? From us. Made here in America. Believe that? But this is going to be the new look of the new car. It looks very luxurious. It doesn't look sporty. It just looks nice and sleek. But then again, you just change it a little bit, put a matte black on it, change the color. It looks really nice. I really do like it. But listen to this. Okay. Now this is a clip from Investor Day, and they're talking about the bots. Now, they already have working bots. They already have working bots. They're slow. They're slow, but they have a bots that are already working, and he uses them around his own warehouse. Hey, we love, I don't know, China. Yeah, I mean, we used to like China because they used to sell cheap products, but now we find out how they get their cheap products. They basically steal our ideas and then they resell it to us, at a cheaper price, and but later we found out that anything that's made over there, and then it tends to break down a lot. So they're really not ahead in tech as you believe. I mean, look at what's going on here. Now this is Investor Day 2020. It's March. I think it was March 1st. This is March 1st. Yeah, it was put on March 1st, and this is where Elon talks about their bots. Now, this is why I'm saying that the reason why I like investing in whenever I get to buy a share of Tesla, I buy a share of Tesla because this company is gonna take off. I mean, he's going to be ahead. I mean, imagine GM started building their own bots, okay, or Meta starts building their own bots. What are the most likely thing to happen to the bots? They're going to break down. They're going to stop working. You know, so and then you lose it. All right, let's see what they say.
Yeah, this is next latest video.
It's kind of weird seeing the arms and legs just separate.
The idea that a robot
We have a
is
whole
actually
lab full of
putting
arms
another
and legs.
robot together doesn't fit right with me.
Worth bearing in mind that when we did AI Day,
Kids are gonna love
this
this.
version of Optimus didn't work at
No
all.
more doing the laundry. No more
So the
cleaning
rate
your
of
room.
improvement here, I think, is quite significant. It's obviously not doing parkour, but it is walking around, and we have multiple copies, I suppose, of Optimus.
Oh, invisible wrench. Hell yes. Just taking it from a positive
that's-
perspective. All right.
I think Tesla brings the
Taking the
table
negativity. Yeah,
that
I know what you
others
mean.
don't have. Is
Okay.
that we have
But he's designing them so you can smack them around and they break. Very
the,
light. That they can be
real-world
they can be
AI.
pushed
And
around by
we're the most
kids.
advanced in real-world AI. So the same AI that drives the car, which you can think of the car really as a robot on wheels, and this is a robot on legs. So as we solve real-world AI, and I don't think there's anyone even close to Tesla on solving real-world AI. That same computer and software goes into Optimus. So it's not that helpful to have a humanoid robot if you have to program every individual action. It needs to be able to walk around autonomously and solve tasks. You should be able to instruct it in simple things by showing visually what the robot needs to do, or just telling it what to do. So, so I think that's a key advantage that we have. And then we also
Dude,
are
the
good
same
at designing
chips
things for
that they use
manufacturing
in the cars.
and then manufacturing itself. So the actuators in Optimus are all custom designed Tesla actuators. So we designed the electric motor, the gearbox, the power electronics, obviously the battery pack, and everything else that goes into Optimus. We were quite surprised to find how little was available off the shelf, because there's a vast number of electric motors, gearboxes and whatnot that are available in the world, and we found none of them were useful in a humanoid robot, literally none. So
I'm gonna
you have
give
to
myself
custom
some
design
stock advice,
the
and
actuators,
I'm gonna buy some more Tesla
for
stock.
a humanoid robot. And so the same team that designed the groundbreaking electric motors that are in the Model S Plaid designed the actuators in the robot.
So they're gonna be done the same
So,
parts.
I mean,
They're gonna be
for practical
designing
purposes,
all the
what
parts
this means is
for the
that
bots.
We should be able to bring
So not only are they gonna
product
make
to
them,
market
but they're gonna
at
be the
scale that is
only
useful
producer of the parts.
far faster than
So if you
anyone
buy the
else.
bots, then now other people, when they
And assuming that
when they
those
start
things are
buying Tesla's
true,
bots, they're gonna probably buy the
or at
parts
least
from Tesla to use them in their
I mean, if they are
robots.
true, it's just a question of the timing. You start getting into interesting questions of like, what's the ratio of humans to humanoid robots?
Yeah. See,
I
this
think
is
it might
the
be
part.
greater than 1-to-1. Because you could sort of see a home use for robots.
How many bots? Let's say if
Certainly
each bot could
natural
perform a
uses for
one
robots,
chore,
humanoid
what would be
robots.
your first chore the bot would take for you?
I think we might exceed a 1-to-1 ratio.
If the
of
bot only costs like a
humanoid
couple of
robots to
$1,000,
humans.
how many bots would you get? But the bot can
It's
only
not
do
even clear
one
what an
chore.
economy means at that point. Since an economy is output per person times persons. but
Listen,
if
bots-
output is much higher and there's no limit on persons, then what's the actual limit
If he
on
can
the
reduce the
economy,
prices of the Model 3
you know?
down
We're
to where they
still
are
pretty
right
far
now,
from car
he could do
to
it
ship
with this.
scales here, but we're getting there.
Can you guys hear him talk?
Anyway, it's probably the least understood or appreciated part of what we're doing at Tesla, but will probably be worth significantly more than the car side of things long term.
Yeah.
So
I
charging.
think Rebecca's next
Alright,
for talking
great.
about charging.
All right,
Oh,
you guys heard him talk, right? He's gonna be making the its own parts because they can't. That there's no. He was talking about the actuators. they have to redesign it. They have to redesign the whole entire thing because they can't use the motors for the bots because bots they're gonna be performing different tasks, so the sensitivity on them they need to be like on point. Um, so just like SpaceX and their rockets, they produce their rockets, and he said it back in the day. He wants to commercialize the rockets, that the parts, so the engines. So he's going to be a big manufacturer of SpaceX and their engines because they're the only his company is the only one that makes the engines for the rockets in SpaceX. So and I think he's got them working at 90. I think it was 98. No, what was about the efficiency? Good morning there, Scott. Julio. Hey, yeah, I think Julio is gonna be the price of the car. Yeah, in the beginning, it looks like it's gonna be up there. But of course, people are gonna, people that got money, they're gonna buy it. But the more they buy it, they're gonna get sold. Even doesn't matter how expensive these bots get, they're gonna get sold. And the thing is, it's because they know the people that buy them, they know the bots are gonna work. It's pretty slow. It's pretty slow, but okay, all right. Hold on. I'm gonna do something here. I'm gonna mute this, and I'm gonna pick up the speed. Hold on. Can I pick up the speed? Playback, normal. Let's do two times. Let's do two, see what the robots look in like fast motion. Oh, that looks so awesome. Look, very human like, kind of. Very human like. Yeah, that's two times the speed. Now that's the normal speed that I need them to work at, and that's still slow. Okay. Yeah, but with the rockets, he builds his own rockets, and he also wants to say he wants to commercialize them, and he's got the only rockets that are going to be interplanetary. Remember, do not get into any of Bezos' rockets because he don't know nothing about nothing. Okay. His whole rockets and their engines, they're not the same thing. Um, all right. And now he did mention that he was going to be building a factory in Giga, Mexico. Look at this. It is a proposed next gen manufacturing plant for Tesla. Okay. It's not proposed. He's doing it. To be constructed near Monterrey. Oh my God, Monterrey, Mexico. The facility was officially announced by Mexican President Andres Manuel Lopez Obrador on the 28th of February 2023. Now, he did say he was going to build a factory here where the batteries were going to be made here. So I don't know if this factory is going to be the one that's going to be making made in the USA. But I don't know. It's technically not even here. Will this factory be the same one that's going to be building the? Look, and it says right here that it's going to be two times bigger than Giga Texas. Dude, the Giga Texas factory, it's a mile. It's almost a mile long. It's almost a mile long, that factory, and every time I go there, I record it. Because it's so long, and in the mornings when it's like foggy and stuff, you can't see the edge of the factory. You can only see half of it, or how foggy it gets. But this factory is supposed to be, I'm hoping this is not the one that's going to be building. I don't know. There's a factory here in Texas that's going to be building the batteries right here. Oh yeah, they got plenty of room here in Texas. But yeah, they're gonna be producing their own batteries using our own minerals, the minerals that we got here. We're gonna be using those. We're not gonna be exporting or importing. No, yeah, we're not gonna be importing from China. Hopefully that happens. I'm not gonna hear a spy right now to get into a put. I'm just gonna basically see where it goes. Hold on, I'm doing this really quick. But yep, if they do build the batteries here, man, I think, man, I really do think it'd be great. It's about damn time that happens. Um, we really need it. We really need it. Now, this is the Tesla battery plant. Let me see. Tesla has several battery plants, including Giga Nevada. By the way, Giga Nevada is the one where he's got the mine that he actually bought because there's minerals in it that he uses for the production of his own batteries. Okay, and it's a lithium ion battery and electric component factory. A new factory in DeSoto, Kansas city suburb announced Panasonic Energy. Let me see, it could ultimately employ 4,000 people. All right, and a new mega factory produced mega pack batteries in Lathrop, California. But anything from California is probably from China. So he did say he's gonna, he was gonna keep making the cars in Cali, given all the troubles that he's got over there with the like the reason why he left and he came here into Texas. But I really do like the idea that he's gonna be. I'm wondering when he's gonna announce that he did put a bid somewhere all the way down south in Texas. There was Boca Chica where he has a SpaceX, so maybe he's gonna be down there somewhere. So he's gonna be like manufacturing the batteries. It's just like they realized after he launched the Super Heavy, you can't have anything close to the Super Heavy because there was like parts of the rockets like hundreds of feet. I mean, like really far away from the rocket, and he still reached it. I mean, he burned a lot of things to a crisp when when uh, uh when he set that Super Heavy out. That Super Heavy, it's got like 30 something engines. 30 something engines. I mean, it melted the cement under it. It destroyed it. So he's gonna have to redo that floor. I mean, he has to have to redo everything. All right. Yeah. Hey, Tesla about to come in. Can they drive cars? Can they drive cars? Pick people up, drop them off. I mean, you ain't gonna need them if the cars become autonomous. We got Cruise car. We got Cruise over in my area, really pushing their tech. So it looks like just before, you know what? Just like the Ford F-150 Lightning reduced their prices. Once Elon starts saying that the cars are becoming autonomous shortly, I think people are going to start putting their cars out there to be ahead, just like they did with the F-150 Lightning. I can't believe that they declined the price by 10 grand. Why couldn't they do that when they first launched it? Little best. You know how many people overpaid for that F-150 Lightning, even with all their issues? Lucid did the same thing. Rivian did the same thing. But I do have an order for the shop. But I'm telling you guys and gals, I was watching the Cybertruck, and they were talking about they have over 2 million orders to fill, but because the Cybertruck just came out, it looks like um, wait, hold on. See, I saw some news from California. Um, but it looks like I'm gonna be on that waiting list for at least a year to get the Cybertruck. It gives me time. I can't get it. I mean, I don't know if I can actually afford. I mean, with everything that's going on and stuff, um, I don't know if I can actually get it right now, even if my opportunity came up. Um, but I'm gonna see once the truck comes out, see if I can get my hands on the truck. Really looking forward to it. But again, like I saw, it's gonna be a 5-seater. It's not gonna be a 6-seater. I have to rewatch what's been going on here with Tesla and 2000. What is this? And the truck, because they were talking about a 7-seater. They were trying to make one of their cars a 7-seater, which is what we really need. Is a 7-seater. Tesla 7-seater is really what I really need. I wish I could get my caddy in a 7-seater. If I can get my caddy in a 7-seater, that'd be great. That'd be really great. So what do you guys think about this Yeah, dude. Hey, the truck. Let me pull up the truck, man. Listen, I love this truck. I'm a, I'm I'm not all right. So I'm not techie. You know, I'm not techie, but um, if I buy tech, I want to use it. I truly I have to use it. There's no point in me buying it if I'm not going to use it. Am I going to use it for ride sharing? Hell yeah, I'm going to use that thing. You know, this thing just looks so awesome. I mean, I really don't know. It's just what you could do with it. And I'm telling you, the renders on it, the body kits. Oh, I wonder what they're gonna do with the body kits. But this is a really cool truck. Really cool truck. This is the front. I'm not too fond of the how the back looks. But I'm assuming somebody's gonna come out with a nice little, maybe like a spoiler that you can put in the back to make it look a little bit, like nicer. But it looks like it's because it's very squarish. It literally looks like a freaking triangle. Some people don't like the look of it, but if this thing doesn't break, wait, hold on. I'm so sorry. So if this, I see, I like the front end of it. The rear end, I'm not a big fan of. But if this thing doesn't break down, and the Rivians and the F-150s, they keep breaking down, and they try to hide it in the news. When somebody spot, hey, look, the Rivians and the F-150s keep breaking down and stuff, and then the Cybertrucks keep going, it's gonna spread all over the news. Yep, and that's another thing too. Um, so Tesla's got a lot of software updates, and people like the software, whatever. It's the same thing. It's the same thing they were doing with iPhones back in the day. They came out this small. All right. Next year's phones, they look just like this. And then next year's phone, it came out just like this. And then the next year's phone, it came out just like this. And then the next year, and then they got sick and tired of it. And then people were like, "This, like, what's going on?" I was like, "My phone is the same size." And you guys are talking about, it's like, stop updating the damn software and update the phone with the software. And everybody had an iPhone. I mean, they were making it so your thumb can reach the other side. That's why it became very useful, And they kept airing a Siri. Oh yeah, yeah. Does the phone have a Siri? I was like, oh yeah, it's a lot more money and stuff and whatever. I was like, keep the damn phone. I'd rather have this. I'd rather have this. Look, oof. If the little screen is not enough, okay, then we got the big screen. The big screen like this. That's what you need. But everybody, yeah, I don't know. Hey, it'd be nice if everybody had, that I started my YouTube channel with the Tesla. I lost the Tesla, and then I did the rental for a little while, and then when I had my shot to buy a Tesla, I didn't. But now almost everybody that I work with has almost got a Tesla. Almost everybody's got a damn Tesla. But now, if I do get the trucky, I have to take a look. Of course, I have to take a look at my finances, and cutting back on gas is going to be great. It's going to be great because I'm spending a lot of money in gas. It costs me somewhere about $35 to $50 a day to fill up my truck, and I work 7 days a week. You know, $35 usually $30, but it always fluctuates. It always fluctuates. Oh, but this is gonna be cool. Get in my car like this, put a wrap on it. Maybe, just maybe, since I have the channel and I can promote, people, I could be like, hey, wrap my truck, and I'll advertise the living kahunas out of your business on my channel if you wrap my truck. This way I can show it off on my channel and be like, hey, this is my truck. This is what it looks like. You can get a wrap for as little as $29.99, and I can make a deal that way. I mean, I'm not a big fan of wrapping. I mean, it's gonna be if I do get it, it's gonna be used for business only. So I need to get it out of my head. That's like, oh, the it's gonna get damaged. I'm gonna put a lot of miles on it. The shocks, it's gonna get scratched. But I don't even know how you scratch this thing. This thing it's the reason why it comes out in that gray color is because it's metal. They don't paint it. They don't bother painting it. but you can wrap it in any color. So if I wrap it in matte black, I call Uber and Lyft up and be like, yeah, my car is it's matte black, and then they change the color into matte black. And if you can see like it's got so many right angles that it looks like putting a wrap on it yourself is gonna be easy. But this is gonna be great once I get my hands on it, dude. I can't. Oh, yeah, correct. That's the idea. Wrap my car so I can record it while I'm driving. All right, and they can put they can put their business on their business name on my wrap. And then I advertise them all the time. It's like, wow, your car really looks, really nice, whatever other stuff. Where'd you get that wrap from? But it has to be okay. So there is a company here that does wraps. Okay, but it's just they do all the regular stuff. They change the color, but a wrap that would make it would give kind of like a nice design, an aesthetic look to the car. It'd be great. So you look at it, the car looks the same, but because of how the colors are matched in the car, or maybe there's a fade on it that makes the car look a different way when you're looking at it, that'd be great. But for if I if that the when I get it, my Halloween costume is gonna be Chief from Halo. And if I did get a 3D printer, I'm gonna print out that costume, for which I just paid for my PC in full with my YouTube income. Okay, I just paid my PC in full, and all right, and here comes 3D printer. I I just paid for the PC, but I'm waiting because whoo, it's gonna be another one. But I have to really dedicate time to the 3D printer if I do get it. Yeah. And by the way, Invisible. So we like to network with people when it comes to maybe they have a business idea, but they can't seem to get it out there. But we kind of have a platform. So if it helps them get ahead and it helps other people because maybe they need it. I mean, I don't think you really need a wrap. But if people start buying that, because it's just putting a wrap on a car and use it for ride sharing is just an additional expense. But maybe I don't know, maybe you can buy a wrap already pre-cut or something like that for a lot cheaper, and you could just install it yourself. And that's what I really wanted to do with my other Tesla. It's just that at that time when I had my Tesla, there was not already pre-cut pieces to fit the car. I could buy the wrap itself, but I had to sit there and I had to like put it there and then cut it, and. But yeah, all it takes is time. All it takes is time, and I got but sitting there putting the wrap together and all that stuff. If pre-cut, you can actually I can buy you can buy pre-cut pieces for any Tesla right now. But for the Cybertruck, oh, it's gonna look so nice. It's gonna look so nice. Let me see, Rivian. It's just I like the Rivian. The Rivian actually looks nice. Where is it? Is there a picture of Rivian in here? Is there a picture of Rivian? No. Where is it? No, there's no picture of Rivian. But the Rivian, uh, and does the Rivian come in a 7-seater? Rivian. Oh wow, they're already being sold. Look at that. It looks like Austin Autos 2023 Rivian R1T package. Look at this, $85,000. Already being sold. Already being sold. Not even from the dealers. I mean, from Rivian. People are just getting rid of them. I wonder why. Look, 676,000 miles, probably ran out of charge, and they were like, "Nope, I'm not doing this." Look at that. They make the tires. They make the tires nice and shiny, nice and shiny. But it looks like the tires are actually bald. Let me see. So this is the interior, 2-seater, possible third seat, possible third seat. Oh, it's got two screens. Two screens. I wonder where they got that idea from. Are they going to show the back seat? Or did I just pass it? No. This is the front. This is the this is the front. Oh, no back seat there, buddies? Hold on, here we go. I have really no idea why you gotta take three pictures of the rear view mirror. Okay, I want to see the back seat. I think the back seat is gonna be a five-seater, a three-seater. But the Rivian, I like the Rivian. It looks nice. But they keep skipping the back seat. Oh, that's the plug for any additional things that you want to plug in there. The bed. Oh, this little. Okay, I really do like this little storage compartment here. I saw somebody put a rack in there, and then when they pulled it out, it's like a whole bunch of. You could actually put a barbecue in here too. It was pretty nice. The front looks awesome. It really does. I really do like the. I do like the look of it. I do like the look of it. But they don't show the damn back seat. What the hell's wrong with the back seat? I don't. They don't even show the back seat. See what I mean? Oh, there he goes. There he goes. The back seat. Ah, man. Okay. But I figured that it'd be roomier. So this is the third seat right here. Hopefully they're nice and comfortable. See this? I think this is like that they're heated or cooled. In other words, it breathes. It breathes. Tesla seats don't breathe. That vegan leather. Oh man, the car after some time it starts stinking like booty, like bad. That 303. I don't know if you guys, I have that on my must-haves, but that 303, man, you got to get that 303 all the time, and you have to usually do it like a couple of times a week because once it starts stinking like booty, it takes a while for it to go away because your booty don't breathe. All right, and then it gets stuck to the vegan leather, and then you can't use anything else but 303 because everything else just makes it look horrible. You can't even steam that damn thing. I usually use, but it got to the point where I had to use Clorox wipes. They say it's not good for the vegan leather, but I still use them anyway because it was. I rather it stink like freaking Clorox than it stink like booty. It was that bad. So, and remember, I used to sit in that car. Yeah, yeah. The seat covers, it's just, aesthetically, it was not, it didn't look pleasing to me, you know. Um, but there was, again, this is in the beginning, so there weren't really a lot of nice seat covers back then. Remember, when I first got my Tesla, there was only two charging stations. There was only two charging stations where I was. One was just north of me, and the other one was south of me. Each was like 15 minutes away, so I couldn't even go too far. I had to basically find a way to stay around, and that's why I came up with that 30-20 rule when I was doing ride sharing and Tesla. It was because at 30%, I used to start be like, okay, at 30%, I need to start thinking about where the charger is, and then at 20%, I better be on my way there, because at 20%, I already have enough. I have enough charge to make it to San Antonio. All right, so and that's about 30 minutes away. So at 20 minutes, at 20%, I know I got about 30 minutes of charge of on the highway, not up and down hills, on the highway to actually make it there. And I have actually made it to the charging stations with 1%. It don't feel too good. And some people have broken down in the test, not broken down, I'm sorry, they ran out of charge in the Tesla and the tow truck, man, they charge them a lot because you always need a flatbed. Not unless they fixed it on Tesla, but you need a flatbed because you can't drag it, because if they drag it, the wheels, how they have the regen, it's regen the whole entire battery on the way there, so it regens the car so fast and it blows the battery. Yeah, let me see, in San Antonio. Yeah, by the way, when I had my Tesla, those were the only chargers here in Austin. I don't even know if there was any in San Antonio. Yeah, let me see. The smelter is not leather, but it's the AC system. Yeah, no. When I had when I had my Tesla, I figured out that sometimes in the beginning, the Tesla would my battery would be like I lose a lot of power, and I was like, but what's going on? But it's because I had the auto like if it gets too hot, the temperature of the car comes down. It'll turn the AC on, and here it gets hot. So if it's 100 degrees outside, and by the time it gets here, it gets so hot, so it'll be like in the 90s, early in the morning. So my car was like over 120. It's really hot. I'm surprised my dash it didn't melt, but the car got so hot. So I found out that I had I forget what the hell it was called. I don't know. The AC turns on and keeps the temperature down, but I had to shut that off. It was eating away at my battery. Besides, I can remotely cool my car from my phone. So I did it that way. I did it that way. All right, let's go to the market. Let's go to the market. I am just waiting for my pullback. Let me see. Market watch calendar. Shut up. Dismiss. What is today? Wednesday? Okay. Yep. 10 a.m. New home sales. That's all we got. So it is 10 a.m. there. So it's going to be not at 9 a.m. here, which was about 18 minutes ago. Uh, so it's news. It looks like it's not reacting to the news. Let me see. This is an hour. This is 15 minutes. See, this is technically my pullback strategy that I use. I usually look for this. See this for this, and I wait for the pop to the top side. But all right, let's do this. Let me buy a stupid little cheap little option. See where it goes. I think I got. All right, let's do this. I'm gonna buy a call right now. But it's just like I don't know. I'm having second thoughts because the market is really not moving. But usually, see, it comes back. See, it pulls back, but because of this, look at this. It's coming down on the hourly. Is coming down on the daily. It looks like it's coming. The market is going up. Okay, here it looks like I don't know. This is the 30 minutes. Let me get rid of this. It's confusing me. It's getting in the way. But I like to wait for my pullback, the directions. Okay, and then when it comes to the 15 minutes, how I do it, usually is I see that the market keeps trending up, and then and anybody out there that is experienced in the market, this is usually I look for something like this. This basically just shows direction. So it's in an upward. It came down and looks like it was going to keep going down, but no, it came back up. And here it looks like it might just continue to the upside. So the odds are that I'm better off going to the long side than I am going to the short side. So I don't know. Let's see. But I like when it takes off like it just goes up like a lot, and then it pulls back a little bit on high volume. See right now, it's just no volume. Look at this. In the beginning of the day, yeah, right here. It was good. It was good, and then bad, bad, and then this one's bad. So it's just really not moving. I like it when it moves with momentum. It's just you know what? I'm gonna stay out. I'm not gonna do nothing. Forget this. I'm not gonna listen to myself. Myself is saying, get in, get in, get in, or I'm gonna miss out. It's what's called FOMO. 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 But I'm breaking my rules. It's gotta move on high volume. I'm not touching it. I'm not touching it. I need high volume because then what it could do is basically turn around and go the other way. Right there, novice. Yeah. And the reason, a lot of people have been saying that it's going to be going down, but it's just like kind of like it's really up there. See, it's really up there. It's kind of like this stuff, like it did it here, and then it tried to pop here above here, but it just said no, and it just came right back down. So it's not showing the candle over candle that I really like to look at. You know, so like here when it like right here, like this is what I look at. Like once it pops above this high, it just boom, and it just takes off. And this is what I play. I usually like to play two candles. If I'm playing it on the 15 minutes, I'll wait two 15-minute candles, and then I sell over here on the way up. It works. It works. Okay, for me it works. But I need it to be moving. I need it to be moving. Um, Let me see. Tesla right now. Look at that. And Elon not that long ago say buy the dip, buy the dip. The Tesla bot. By the way, I think even if I was to buy any more shares right now at this price, they're gonna go once this Tesla bot comes out and the now that the Cybertruck did their first delivery and now they're gonna be doing more deliveries. People have been waiting for their trucks. Over 2 million orders. Nobody has canceled their orders because not even me. And people have been waiting for 2 years now. Delayed for 2 years for the Cybertruck. So I gotta see. Really like the truck. I think someone commented on my YouTube channel that the reason why I'm white is because I'm on drugs, and I was like, okay, sure. Yeah, no. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. It's 9:30. It's 9:30 here, but it's 10:30 over where the market is, and I'm just gonna keep waiting for it. This is why. And Novus, I don't know if is Novus in here. Novus got like the nice little supply and demand thing going, and I really like Novus's strategy. But man, I wish Novus would be like, I don't want to know, I don't want to know how much money you have in there. I just if you stick your picture of the chart and you be like, look, I see this. You see this right here? I see this, and I see this. Okay, and this is what I am predicting is going to happen. That's going to go from here, and it's going to go from here to this zone you know, to the supply and demand zone. This way I can see the supply and demand, and then I can look at the chart also, and I can be like, oh, okay, I see the supply and demand. And then you keep sending those, and I get used to it. So then when I spot it, then I can act on it. See, but overall, like supply and demand zones, I don't see any supply and demand zones if I'm looking at it right. Let me see. Yep, I don't know. I usually have a chart here with all the other charts. But yeah, hey, and by the way, oh, let me see. Usually Vinny does this, but if you're in Twitch, hey, Vinny's gonna be on. He's not gonna be on this week. Not on mine, and not on his other live. So if you guys are wondering, he's got a little issue right now that he's got to deal with. So I don't think he's gonna be able to make it on the live either. For the rideshare garage. See that? I don't think it's a supply and demand. I don't see it. I don't see it. Well, I do 99. I do 99% of the talking because you guys can't talk. You can only type. You can only chat. You can't do much. And then if I sit here and I say nothing, then you know. But I do this. But I'm still looking at the Cybertruck. Really looking forward to it. So how has your week this been, guys and gals? The money out there with ride sharing. There's a cruise. I gotta tell you, the cruise cars, they're really taking the business at night. Cruise cars are really taking business at night. Um, the only good thing about the cruise cars is that a lot of people that come to Texas um, to basically have a good time, they don't know about the cruise cars, so they don't have the app, so they don't call for the cruise cars. But sooner or later, it's gonna pick up. It's gonna pick up. But these cruise cars, man, they're coming in. They're coming in. I'm hoping a lot of people here are working on their pivot. You got other apps. Cruise cars are gonna take over like ride sharing. But there's other apps for which they need the physical human labor. So just I don't know, but I see it. So I think um, even if the market comes back, it looks like autonomous is it's here. I don't think it's going to be going anywhere. I don't think it's going to be going anywhere at all. And we just kind of we just stuck with it. We got to deal with it with autonomous cars. They're going to take our money. They're going to take our money. I'm still doing the same thing with my strategies, with my ebook. Exactly, they're all the same thing. Yeah, made wow, you made $1,200 this week so far there, Scott. Nice. Everybody's market is different. Everybody's market is different. I have actually met some people. I didn't Melvin. I don't even know how Melvin is doing over in San. So yesterday I was in San Antonio, but I wasn't getting any rides. So, but I don't know if Melvin, anybody that drives over in San Antonio, does like are they doing like regular X rides? But I'm pivoting. I'm pivoting with the YouTube channel, all the other things, the ebook, the all right. So we have always told everybody you got to find your pivot. Um, the reason why we all do the lives, and if you guys ever are interested in starting like your own YouTube channel, hey, let us know. We'll hook you up. We'll help you out. Setting it up, how to record it, how to edit, what to use to edit. Um, it's pretty good. But once you start it, you have to keep doing it. You have to keep posting every day, and posting every day is on that same day is the issue. So, but editing in the beginning, editing will be Yeah, I was going to talk about some news today because there was this news report, and I was the whole Twitter thing, and I was trying to be a little bit more positive with the news, because everything in the news has to do about it's just the White House and stuff. And I was like, dude, I really don't care anymore. They're not going to do anything, you know. So that's why I didn't want to report on it today. It's just like they keep finding all these crimes, and they don't do anything. They don't do anything. They said they're gonna do something, but they keep extending it. They're gonna extend it for freaking like 20 years. They ain't gonna do nothing. He's like, remember back in the day when there was coke found in the White House and stuff? It's like, yeah, I remember. They didn't do anything. They're not gonna do anything about it. You know. Um, but there was an issue going on here in Austin where the nurses are protesting because they can't find enough workers. And the nurses here in Austin, so now we're short of nurses. Nurses, they don't want to work. They don't want to work. He's like, I wonder why. I wonder why. There is a certain thing that I believe that the nurses had to get to be able to work, and a lot of the nurses walked. They said, I'm not getting that. You're crazy. Uh, you're crazy. Oh, you know what? And let's see. Well, Vinny ain't here. Vinny ain't here, so he can't get mad. He can't get mad. Maybe he's watching. Maybe he's watching us on the text. Maybe he's watching us on the text. So I can't trigger him. I can't. There's no way I can trigger him. All right. But let me see if I find this news. But this news was that, what is it? LeBron James' son had a cardiac arrest. Yeah. Did you guys see that? LeBron James' son was in cardiac arrest. The thing is, the kid, it's a kid. He's 18 years old. 18 years old. I don't want to put it up. I don't want to put up the news because there in the words it says something, and you know how YouTube is in protecting these people. Yeah. Um, yeah, LeBron, kid, 18, cardiac arrest, 18 years old. You know, um, yeah, Brian Sutton relieved and optimistic following sons. Yeah, because they were resurrected. He was resurrected by the doctors. But the cause of the 18-year-old's emergency remains a mystery. Okay, so yeah. By the way, if any of you guys are wondering you were forced to get this stuff. Um, he's okay. I think he's okay. He was fine. He was fine. You know, but Jamie Foxx don't look too good though, and he's okay too. But this is after, but he don't look too good. And Jamie Foxx was saying, yeah, we want you to like be happy. I want to be happy, and when you see me and all that stuff. But he talks about that. He gets emotional when he sees people out in the street. I was like, yeah, but you don't understand. A lot of people want to know because a lot of people don't want the same thing to happen to them that happened to you. Kind of like LeBron James. We don't want the same thing to happen to your 18-year-old kid to happen to my 18-year-old kid. So whatever you do, just don't get it. Don't get it. Maybe it's too hot. Yeah, maybe maybe that's what happened. It's just too hot, you know, and that's what made his. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't know what cardiac arrest has to do with heat, but yeah, sure. It was all, it's kind of like the UFO thing. Swamp gas. Look, that's swamp gas. Swamp gas in the air. But but yeah, hey, stay away from it. If your job requires you to get it, don't let it go. Let alone the birth, the side effects, birth side effects that are probably going to come with it. And then people gonna wonder. It's like, hey, why is this? Why is why my kid come out this way? And I was like, did you get this back in the day? They were like, yeah. I was like, oh. And then they're gonna deny it. Like, oh no, it's not that because nothing happened to me. I was like, okay, all right, go for it. Go for it. I know if I and if right now if I decide to even have more kids, um, I'm gonna make sure that she didn't do that back in the day. If she did that back in the day, I ain't having kids with that person. No way. No way. My daughter right now, she's clean. I don't want her in any. I don't want her any part of it. Neither is my son. I don't want her taking none of that stuff because that stuff is bad, bad. It could ruin you. Oh man, the effects, the side effects are permanent. It's not like they go away. They are permanent. Okay, and then you pass that on when you have kids, and then your kids start getting it, and then your kids are gonna be wondering why. And then we like, I always, at least I always tell my daughters like, look, I was like, people have problems now. Wait till they start having kids, okay? And then you tell them it's like, yeah, the reason why you probably have all these things is because your parents did this back in the day, okay? And they believed that nothing was gonna be happening to them because nothing happened to them, and then they passed it on to the oh, and now they have a generational uh, uh, they create a generation of diseases. Kids being born with the diseases and or sicknesses. Man, you wouldn't believe. That's the one thing that's got me nervous. Well, not it's not the only thing. It's quite a few things. Satellites, the chip that you have to implant in your head. See, now we're going back to Tesla. But hey, supposedly the chip gets rid of all your. It makes you superhuman. It makes you superhuman. So maybe it could be used for medical purposes, and your brain can be rewired to basically fight off whatever it is that you have inside you. That's bad. Yeah, I don't know if he was too. He's. I hear he's very active. He's very active sports. But isn't he the one that does other things besides sports? I mean, I'm just reading another one about Tafari Campbell. It was Obama's private chef, and who drowned today. Was this today? This was yesterday. This was yesterday. And they said that he drowned because he was a swimmer. Now this has nothing to do with them, but the news was just like it was pretty sad. There is a video footage of him swimming. See, this is like truly like off a subject right now. See, now I'm going like off subject, but this is hold on. Let me pull this up. This is let me see. Tafari Campbell. This is Obama's private chef, uh, who drowned, which was yesterday. May not have been the best swimmer, but this video shows how he was. This is you know yeah, he's swimming pretty good. He does have fins on though. But yeah, drowned. But by the way, Obama's chef, chef. Let's you know what? Let's get into politics here. Where are you, Vinny, man? I don't know. See now, they're talking about I was listening to the PBD podcast, and they were talking about the Wiener. I don't know if you guys ever watched that, but the whole PBD podcast and Wiener should have never. I don't even know why that guy is still after all the things that he's done. Um, I really don't know why. I mean, everybody in the Clintons, like PBD says, like a lot of people in the Clinton family just just happened to die. You know, but yeah. But there is almost every presidency out there has got some little secrets. But the body count thing. I mean, everybody has known about these body count stuff. It's just people just. But with the Obamas, it just happens to always be the chef. Why is it the chef? And this is the second chef too. This is not the first one. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, that's Wikipedia. This is Wikipedia. Now, of course, this is a conspiracy theory. Let me see. Clinton body count conspiracy theories. Okay, this is the Clintons. Um, Mary Mahoney, Vince Foster, Jerry Perks, Edward Eugene Wiley. I think there's about 50 people in here. Okay. Others, let me see. Let me go. Others fabricated screenshots of tweets stating, "I have information that will lead to the arrest of Hillary Clinton." That was supposed to be sent by figures such as celebrity chef Anthony Bourdain. Oh yeah, see, another chef. Basketball player Kobe Bryant, basketball player and Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Yeah, but of course. But I don't know. Oh, look at this one, Jeffrey Epstein. I didn't know this. Yeah. So I wonder why he died. I thought he hung himself. That's what I thought first. Okay, was found dead in a cell at a high security Metropolitan Correctional Center in Manhattan on August 10th, 2019. An official autopsy later declared the cause of death as a suicide by hanging. That's right. His death led to conspiracy theories being relayed on social media. Do not go work for the Biden, the Clinton, or the Obamas. Okay? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Um, it might just it might just they could pay a lot of money, but it could be deadly. Oh, it could cost you. It could cost you a lot. Let me see his death. What a conspiracy theory, particularly related to the Bill Clinton and President Mr. DT. Hours after Epstein's death, Trump retweeted claims that Epstein's death was related to Clinton. Yeah, it's just just it just happens to be. You know, hold on. Do we have a body count? Nope. Oh, ironic, right? There is no body count. There's nobody. There's no body count. There's no body count. Hold on. Let's look. See if we got something. Nope. No body count for Trump. Nope. Ironic. I figured they would at least they come up with something. Yeah, maybe he's not, maybe he is a vampire. Maybe he's really maybe they just got like plastic surgery and stuff. It's kind of like Michael Jackson. People say that Michael Jackson didn't really die. He just did like a lot of plastic surgery, and then he's still out there. People see him. You know, there was some guy out there, but I mean, how many people back in the day didn't get plastic surgery to look just like Michael Jackson? So, but yeah, dude, it's a big list, And then Patrick David went down. I mean, I like Wiener, and then he even said outside. He even said to Wiener, I was like, dude, it's like it happens to be that everybody around the Clintons, are alive except for you. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me take that back. That he's still alive, all right, but everybody else around the Clintons just happens to die. So I don't know. I just think that yeah, it's. I mean, it is true, but it's just like if you favor the family, then you're in a good standing. But the supposed rituals that they do. Hey, whether conspiracy theory or not, I just rather work for somebody that doesn't have um, any body counts, zero body counts. Yeah, and I don't know. What does the Simpsons say? I know the Simpsons usually have some pretty good theories about predictions, and usually their predictions come true. Usually their predictions come true. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take my I'm gonna take a put here. It is 9:46. Let me see. All right, let's see it. No, 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 no. No, I'm gonna. All right, let's see. Let's see. I'm getting ready. I see that. Yeah, Vinny has a zero body count. Um, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if he's got zero body count. Maybe we should ask Vinny. Maybe we should ask. That's not a bad. When he gets back, we're gonna ask him. I don't think he's gonna say nothing. But if he plays the fifth, then okay, we know. I mean, the Biden did the drone strike. Remember? And it was just a mother. It was just two adults and like 16 kids or something like that. He bobbed the truck with kids in it. Uh, I mean, what? Hey, which yeah, hey, hold on, wait, which whatever podcast. But hey, about Driven, have you watched the PBD and Wiener? I mean, though Patrick David goes off on this guy. He even calls him a pedo. He even called him a pedo in his show, and he didn't say nothing because he knew that's what he did. But the guy is still walking around. So it looks like if you know people of power and you got a lot of this, you know, then you could buy your way out. The legal system doesn't apply to him because they get bailed out. I don't really like that. Yeah, well, this is why I don't know. This is why we like I kind of we like the pivot and make money and in any other way as possible. But I got Twitter, Eddie's Hustle in my Twitter account, and I'm trying to see how I can use Twitter. So if anybody in here uses Twitter and is really good with it, I just got my blue check. I paid for it, my blue check mark, so I can talk all the crap I want in there. Um, but I'm trying to keep it more. Uh, things that make me money. The things that make me money right now, which is not a lot, but it keeps getting bigger. By the way, some people talk about um, like on my YouTube channel, it's like, hey, like how does it feel now that you're making a career out of ride sharing? I was like, no, I was like, I've always said that ride sharing is just a tool to fund your dreams. Just fund your dreams. Keep taking the money that you make. Stop drinking at the bars. Stop going out buy stupid things that you need. Stop celebrating Christmas. Stop doing all those things until you get to where you need to go. And invest that money. And it's a good thing that I have the channels that make me a little bit of money. I have the ebook sales that make me a little bit of money. All right. I have the AdSense that makes me money. I have other things that make me money, but they keep getting bigger. And the affiliates. By the way, who in here doesn't want to start a YouTube channel? I mean, does anybody in here want to start a YouTube channel and want to basically get into affiliates and stuff and be like make money? It's like you don't even have to record yourself. Just record something that you're doing or talk about it, or you could just do this. Don't even bother show this. I'll be putting myself on timeout. But don't show your face and just record yourself. And there's this program called OBS. It's free. How do you think I did my last reaction video? Or just do reaction videos. So I'll be getting into reaction videos, but I want to stick because so I need to stick to my niche. My niche on ride sharing, it's about just making money. I like to talk about news and all that stuff, but the news that I like to talk about are the things that are actually going to affect us in ride sharing. So like kind of like we talk the administration and what other things which have nothing to do with it. Um, Invisible, my YouTube channel is driving in style. That's my YouTube. It's right here. It's right here. So YouTube, and then I wanted to start another one. So I've been doing the my carnivore diet, and I've been recording it. Vinny suggested that I need to open another YouTube, which has to do with fitness. So my carnivore diet, dude, the carnivore diet is freaking awesome. Do you know that now? Right now, I wake up. So it took a little bit over 4 weeks. Now I wake up just fine. My fogginess is gone. This is why I was able to get off the Adderall, because the Adderall helps me focus. Like I can do this, I can do this, but be able to work, and my mind doesn't veer off, or I get that fogginess. No, my fogginess is totally gone. And when I wake up in the morning, I feel like kind of like like I'm up, I'm ready to go. So I was able to basically my prescription Adderall is gone. I don't need to take it anymore. Now I got a whole bunch of pills I don't know what to do with. Um, yeah, but the health channel is what I've been doing, and again, I don't want to sit there and like talk about something that I have to do that I do nothing, I know nothing about, but I wanted to do it. It's just I'm experimenting with it, and eggs, bacon, beef, hamburgers, butter, coffee, black, two Splenda, no one Splenda, and I have about two of those. But I had to, I ran out, so I had to go get. I've been getting 7-Eleven. But just imagine that you can eat all these fatty food and you feel good. Just as long as you stick to a routine, you can eat all the hamburgers. I don't know about hot dogs, hamburgers, sausages, bacon, eggs. What else? Steak. But I mean, like the steak, like you have to leave the fat. You gotta suck the fat dry, and then that wakes you up, and that makes you feel better. Talk about the damn pyramid, right? The food pyramid. You're like, no more salads, no more salads. So yesterday, I went out with a buddy of mine. Picked him up at the airport. He's like, "Oh, let's stop at a restaurant," and it was it's a Texan, a Tex-Mex, whatever. They sell steak and all that stuff in there, and you know, uh, I was seeing how can I stay in between the diet. Um, I could have iced tea, but it has to be unsweetened, okay, and it tasted nasty, so I had to put Splenda in there. But I did have a steak. I can have a shrimp. Oh yeah, you can have a fish. You can have fish on the carnivore diet. And there was this ketone strips that I have, and as long as I stay on my, as long as I keep my diet, I stay in ketosis. But I can't cheat. I had a little bit of ketchup, not even a spoonful, and I smeared it in there, whatever. Okay, and he threw me right off of ketosis, and I can tell because actually my energy levels just drop. It's just my damn energy levels is just not there anymore. So I got to keep it going until my body gets used to it, and then I can make some modifications. So one of the modifications was sausage. I included sausage in there, but it can't just be any sausage. Sausage has got to be like meat, and it's got to have fat in it. So I have to put sausage in there. It's been very good for me, and I have been taking pictures of myself every week of the results. So if I get all jacked up on just doing the carnivore diet, I don't take no proteins. I don't eat no vegetables. Um, uh, I don't take vitamins and nothing. I take absolutely nothing. I want to do the most simplest, cheapest thing that I could possibly do. All right. And then my hunger has gone away. So, but it's so far it's working. So far it's really working, and I really like it. But let's see. Just imagine, dude, I get ripped, okay, just doing the carnivore diet. So if that happens, then I'm gonna switch it over into the fitness channel, and I just basically record myself just exercising, posting 2 videos a week. It's like, yep, this is my diet, okay, and then this is and I'll do like my workout, whatever, in one of those videos, and then later on I'll explain some little things that I found about carnivore. So, and the one thing that I'm gonna be talking about is that the food pyramid is a crock of BS. Crock of BS. You know how many salads I have eaten back in the day and I still gain weight? I mean, I went to the gym and I took advice one time. I was doing fasting and I lost 100, I was 180 pounds. And then personal trainer, he's like, oh, it's like, you need to eat more. So I started eating more. So I started eating more in salad form. All right. I gained more weight, right back up to 190. And then I did it again, listening to freaking that stupid V Shred guy. He sent me a whole meal plan. I started doing the whole meal plan. And then boom, 201 pounds. I was like, none of these guys know what they're talking about. He's like, none of these guys. So I found out that I started doing my own thing, listening to Joe Rogan. I listened to Peterson, okay? And then Michaela Peterson, the daughter. And the next thing you know, she's like, I just eat meat, meat in the morning, meat in the afternoon, meat at night, snack, meat, another snack, meat, okay, and a lot of water, okay. And I can't believe Michaela Peterson looks the way that she looks, okay, with all her symptoms that she had before then, and now she gets better. And then sometimes I even get people on my channel saying they're like, "Oh no, you gotta eat vegetables." I was like, "No, no, you don't. No, you don't. Not me. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it." He's like, "I can't believe I'm actually getting results, better results, by going carnivore than I did with vegetables." I was like, "I don't want to eat no vegetables." Yeah, V-Shirt got me good, man. They got me for $500. They recharged my credit card a couple of times because I ordered some of their products to get a nice little head start. I think a $60 investment turned into 500, and I'm like, dude, like, what the hell is this? And I got the bill, and I try to contact them to be like, hey, you're overcharging my credit card. What's okay? It just happens to know that anybody that's in here that works for VShred is like, let them know, because I'm putting them on blast. I was like, you took $500, you can keep it. You can keep it, okay, for VShred. It took my money, and I absolutely got no results out of it. I mean, I was 190 pounds, and I went right back up to 201. So the damn guy doesn't know why he's. I mean, I wouldn't even be surprised if he actually got plastic surgery. So it was a crock. It was a crock. $500 right down the drain. Okay, and it wasn't even $500. I actually agreed to pay. They just overcharged my card. I was like, all right. I was like, what the hell? Oh no, it's not the one on pull-ups. See, you don't understand. I have this I have this IG. See, now you're gonna get me into it. I know I can. Hold on. See, I need to go into my Instagram account, and because this is something that I used to do back in the day, but I was like really like motivated. But my Instagram account is called all right, don't take this wrong, but it's called My Muscle Size. All right. It was a couple of years ago, and I started it, and I just started putting videos in it. This is when I started editing. I started learning how to edit videos. Um, but I started this IG. And what do you call it? It's just, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It was just me exercising. I didn't know what to call it. But I called it my muscle my muscle size. Stop. Stop it. Yeah, no. Hold on. Let me see if I can which accounts. There we go. There we go. My muscle size. but on my muscle size, I have these particular push-ups that I didn't know that I could do. Now these push-ups are like, dude, they're like truly incredible. I was like, dude, I didn't even know I could freaking I could do this. All right. So I've been posting my results. All right. These are my. This is my five. It was a 5 push-up challenge. Okay. I actually, Ronnie Speed. His guy show, and he does like he's all jacked up, but he does like these push-ups with the little things. I was like, nah, bro. I was like, I have this 5 push-up challenge. Okay. And this is what I started doing. So in the beginning, it was a pain in the butt, but I knew I had because you got to lean like really forward to like really balance everything out. So I don't know. Just 5 push-ups. Oh, I can't lower the volume. 5 push-ups. And I used to go to the gym. This is during the pandemic. And during the pandemic, I used to try to do these. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. I'm not even playing it. Hold on. So on my IG, hold on. This is my IG, and I was where is it? There it is. It's right here. And these were my push-ups. I used to be able to do my push-ups like this, but it took me a while. But I didn't know that I could possibly do this. Now, in the beginning, I was having trouble because you gotta like lean like really forward to basically find mind balance. But once I knew what to do, man, it was so easy. And I want to get back to this. I love these push-ups, bro. They're like the coolest thing ever. I used to do them back in the day in my group. But this is freaking awesome. So this is how my push-ups work. And so I can actually go ahead and be able to do the push-ups. Can you do that? And I was the only one doing these push-ups. And all I wanted to do was 5. That's it. All I wanted to do was 5. And then I was getting better at them. Better at them. This is actually a pretty cool one. So I was learning how to use my whatever. So I was like, hey, Superman. Yep. But that's my my muscle size, and I usually post results in here. In these videos, I went down to 170 pounds. But fitness, hey, dude, I love it. But fitness is my thing. This is 170 pounds right here. 170 right here. And this is where I started experimenting with my made it with Keen Master. I wasn't even paying for Keen Master. But so I started doing these. So now, but this is the cool one. The one was the actual muscle ups. The muscle ups. These are hard to do. I was only able to do about 2 or 3. So watch this. It's just like, boof. That's 1 muscle up, right? 2, and then I don't think I'll be able to do the 3rd one. Yeah. So those are one of my muscle ups. So I can still do these. I gotta stretch out before I do these. My push-ups, these are really easy. I could do these. It's just once you learn how to do it. Yeah, dude. This is Keen Master. So this is an app that I use to edit all my videos on my phone, and I don't know. I really got into it. So you would listen. Hold on. Where's another one that I had? All right. So this is Keen Master, and I was able to basically duplicate my. I could ask my twin self to come with me, and he dressed the same, and he chased me out of the park, and I actually got it on camera. But I do have a twin brother. I'm gonna get in trouble. This is me, whatever, and my other was like, hey, don't do that. Let's get out of here. Whatever. And then he came in and chased me out. See? Hey, hey, I'm gonna. So I did that all with Keen Master. But this is my muscle side. This is the one. This I guess you could say this is my fitness side. Wow, what you got here, Driven Dad? Oh, thanks, there, Driven Dad. Yeah, we zoom. Man, it's just when I did my muscle ups, man. I thought it was great. I didn't know I could do this. Now, back in the day, I started going to a park, and I started bringing my kids with me. I mean, this is me. Okay, back in the day. But I started with my daughter. My daughter was like in it, and this is how I started. I was like, "Come here." I didn't have no. We couldn't leave the house. This is during the pandemic. So it's my daughter. So I was like, "Hey, here, come exercise with daddy." So she was doing that to help me out. And then when I was also doing, I was taking my as I was doing my push-ups, I would put my hands farther back towards the center of my waist to be able to do my balance push-ups. But that's what she was doing with me. But it was pretty cool. See, and this is the picture of what I was. This is what I'm trying to achieve. This right here. You see this? This is what I want to achieve. But I have to arch my back, um, and I have to extend my arms. See how this guy does it so easily? And I've been trying to do this, but it's hard. It takes a long time to get used to it. The muscles that you get sore in the beginning because the muscles that you actually that you work and you don't work them. Like you're not able to work on those particular muscles lifting weights. So when you do calisthenics, you feel it. I did one on the beginning. I did one muscle up. I did one muscle up, and my whole entire back was hurting because I worked out those muscles for the first time and since like ever. So, but yeah, yeah. So what do you guys do in your free time? What do you guys do in your free time? Do you guys go to the gym or anything like that? Yeah, that was my twin. That was my twin. You guys never see my twin? He was dressed like Batman. That's my twin. He did the Batman thing with me. You know. Where's Kiki? Oh, Kiki. See, Kiki used to be where's my IG? Where's my IG? I got but I don't know. It's just and by the way, this is all that I was doing. I was not lifting at the gym. I wouldn't lift any weights. My workout was just calisthenics. I just needed the pull-up bar, and I couldn't go to the park because I used to go to the park, but they used to give me a hard time at the park. It's like, oh, you can't be here, you know. But then I started going to the gym, and then the gym closed. So then what I was doing was instead of driving my car to the park, I would jog to the park, and then I would exercise there because then they wouldn't, I wouldn't have cops or people pull in there and saying that uh, saying that I couldn't be there. So I used to jog to the park and then go hide and like run around. And if I see people like trying to chase me out the park, I would just go into the woods and just hide, wait for them to leave, and I continue my workout. Hey, if you ain't going to fitness, man, if you ain't taking care of yourself, and nobody gonna take care of yourself. And by the way, if you're out of shape, you tend to eat more to compensate for the weight because you weigh more, so you lose more energy. So you got to eat. And right now, I eat a lot less. So and it's cheaper. It's cheaper to lose weight and diet. It's cheaper. You know, at least I was able to. I used to spend $450 of food. I was able to almost cut it by half. So once that's done, but look at this. Oh, look at it. It's 11:10 your guys' time, East Coast. It is 10:10 my time over here. But I do have a put option right here, taking it to the short side. I'm waiting for this baby to pull right back up. Okay. Basically do a pullback from here, pull back, and then do a continuation, and then I'm gonna buy another put option. But I like my pullbacks. You see this? Look, pull back, and then boom. Now I'm waiting for another one, and if it turns around and goes the other way, I'm gonna buy another put and take it to the downside. No, listen, Brandon. There is no gym setup. All I got is a mat right there. When you see my video on Thursday, you see that I pick up my electric motorcycle, and my electric motorcycle weighs like 110 pounds, 110 pounds, and I'll lift that. But there's no weights here. All I got is the mat, so I can do push-ups and stuff. But I'm about to buy those calisthenic bars, so I can do calisthenics here in my house. But no weights, absolutely no weights. If anything, I'll get a pull-up bar. I have a machine that I can put right here, and it's basically just a pull-up bar, and I can do dips, but no weights, absolutely no weights. I want to do it without it. It's just like like when you work on your legs, you need weight. But I got my motorcycle here that weighs 110 pounds, and I use that as weight. Yeah, man, Brandon, if you have a gym set up at home, why don't you use it? Yeah, but why you want to join a gym? It's a waste of money. If you can lose weight at home and stay in shape at home, then the gym is just an excuse to just say, I was like, oh yeah, I got to go to the gym today. The only time I would ever go to the gym if I want to meet somebody. I just think the motivational part of lifting weights, going to the gym and lifting weights, maybe it's because you see other people lifting weight and all that stuff. But when you're out of shape, you don't want to go. You don't want to go because you're always thinking that people are looking at you. It's like, oh, look at this fat guy. What's he doing in here? So I don't go. So I lift weights at home. I get in shape at home. If I ever go when I go to my gym here, um, uh, what I do is I just lift weights when there's nobody there. Um, but in the beginning, I wasn't using like right now. Okay, so right now I go to the gym and I do use weights, the weights that are in there. But I don't want to. I do it. I do it in private. I want to get in shape. I want to get the six pack. I'm almost there. I'm almost there with the six pack, and then start going to the gym. But the idea of me going to the gym is just so I can. It's just for content, because I can do all that stuff at home. But by that time, I want to be out. It's like so. If you're driving, so to be able to correlate all your things with ride sharing and driving, usually what I've been trying to do is that every time I'm at the park and I'm not getting a call, I'll shut my phone off and I go over to the pull-up bar and I do like 5 pull-ups, you know, and then I'll do pull-ups and I'll do my oh my god, my dips. I'll do dips in the bars. So I'll do dips on the bars, okay, and then I'll do my pull-ups. But I'll do 5. There's people watching. There's people around watching. There's a lot of people in there, you know. So I just want to be able to do 5. But the thing is, I'm always in company, like on my waist. I'm always with company, so that adds weight. So I gotta be careful because once when I'm doing the pull-ups, my shirt picks up and you could see, you know, you could see a big, giant Harry Potter stick, you know, the Harry Potter stick, and I don't like that, you know. Um, but I'll do that whenever I get a break. I mean, doing push-ups on the floor is like, yeah, that's good, man. But I really like that pull-up bar, and I hate pull-ups. I hate burpees. Burpees, they suck, man. I really, really, really hate burpees. But my workouts at the gym right now, one of the exercises is doing burpees. I'm doing the one thing that I hate because I know that it's going to bring the best results. Yeah, correct. I'm the way when it comes to calisthenics. Calisthenics, you're the weight. Um, it's just I'm doing it. I'm doing it the Iron Man way. Iron Man does calisthenics. That's how he's got good balance. Yeah, dips and pull-ups. If you can do those all every day, like five, just do five. Five pull-ups, five dips. That's it. Um, when I was doing my pull-ups back in the day, I just wanted to get my chin over the bar, and then I just wanted to get my whole entire body over the bar. You know, but there's a swing to it. There's a swing, and that there's a momentum. So you go, you stretch your legs out with the momentum going forward, and then you spring back, and then you use that little bit of momentum, and you kind of pull yourself up. So it's quite easy to do the muscle ups. It's just doing them continually, because you're actually working a rotator cuff muscle that you don't really use for that. It's kind of like when you're getting out the pool and you put your hands up and you're able to get out. But if the pool was empty, you wouldn't be able to do that. But it's really good. But again, I'm recording my results. I ain't gonna bitch. I'm not gonna bitch out on this one. I'm posting my results. I mean, as long as I keep making these videos. But dude, all I eat is meat, eggs, bacon. If I get hungry in the morning, and I fast for 16, but it's because I'm not hungry. I'm not hungry. If I do get hungry when I wake up in the morning, yep, I'll make myself bacon, eggs. So, and in the carnivore, you don't gotta fast. You don't have to fast. You don't have to fast. I've been doing fasting for so long, that I'm used to it. So I'm teaching my body like, hey, stop being hungry. Like I know you're not hungry. But it's just that I'm so used to waking up in the morning and having breakfast. But now I'm so used to not having breakfast that my body is used to it, unless I cheat. Unless I cheat. If I cheat, I for some reason I end up waking up early in the morning. When I wake up early in the morning and I'm already hungry. So I stick to my diet. I can't believe it's working. Dude, could you believe it? All this greasy ass stuff that they tell you not to eat, I'm actually eating, and it's actually good for me. And no offense to the personal trainer that's on my IG. He's a nutritionist. I know. I gotta have my greens in there and all that stuff. But it's working. I did the whole meat eating thing, man, and it's working. Maybe I'll include vegetables on later on in the future, but as long as I keep losing this damn weight, I'm gonna keep doing it my way. You know, but Nicholas, burpees suck. They're amazing, but they suck. I hate them. They're like, oh, dude, it's like here we go, burpees again. You know, and you know how I do burpees now with a I think it's a 10 pound. Is it a 10 pound ball? No, it's a 5 pound. It's like one of those 5 pound weight balls. You know, do it, and I'll do a burpee. I'll do a push up with it, and I'll get up and I'll throw it up in the air, and I come back down. I'll do another burpee with this freaking 5 pound ball, just to make it even worse. Um, yeah, no, but hold on. Hold on. Let me put this up so I can read it a little bit easier. Yeah, there are many ways to cut weight. Some are healthier than others, but in cutting weight is the goal. Then do what you. Yeah. Um, for me, the whole salad thing and stuff, it wasn't working. But the thing is, it's been so long, you know, and then it's kind of like my doctor, when a doctor tells you, hey, you got to eat, this is the type of food that you got to eat, but the guy looks like he's freaking like 100 pounds overweight, but because he's got the certification of a doctor, you know, then he's like, oh, then he's got to be right. I was like, well, he can't be right, because if he's giving me nutritional advice, but the damn guy is overweight, he doesn't even practice what he's saying. He doesn't practice what he preaches. So I was like, you know what? I'm doing my own thing. I'm doing my own thing. Okay. And I'm going to follow someone's advice. I was actually doing it and getting results. Mine was carnivore. Mine was carnivore. Eggs, 4 eggs, and 3 strips of bacon in the morning with a sausage in the morning. Oh, it tastes so good. It tastes so freaking good, so awesome. If I get all jacked up and I go back to my previous days, now we're talking. Okay? This is in my 30s, by the way. In my 30s, not in my 20s, in my 30s. Um, this is freaking impossible. That's not me, by the way, somebody else. Just in case if anybody else got any ideas. Um, but yeah, this is hard as hell. Um, this makes, but I'm gonna have to go to one of those gyms that actually have these. So where they do calisthenics. There's a couple of people doing calisthenics, but again, I'm trying to grow my YouTube channel that pays enough for me to be able to stop driving. I could drive a lot less and do this. But hey, if you guys got any ideas, but nope, absolutely no greens. I'm not eating nothing green. Do you know that the blowness that I have came from eating broccoli and carrots? The moment I stopped eating carrots and broccoli, my blowness went away. Dude, I was freaking bloated. Carrots and broccoli get you bloated. The moment I stopped taking them, that was a different story. Dude, the first week, it was just like, I felt like I was tight. Like, it feels like that. It's like it felt like my skin was tight, you know? And and then I found out that I was bloated. I was bloated. Now, I'm not bloated anymore. Well, I think so. Dude, I've gone over the time by 23 minutes. All right, listen, guys. We'll keep doing it tomorrow. Let me bring in some a very very special video for you. A don't do this at home type of thing. But let me see. Let me see if I can find something very nice for you guys so you can like cringe a little bit. Just be like, ooh, don't do that. Yeah, see, everything is just there we go. There we go. Hold on, I got it. I got it. Spider-Man, Spider-Man does whatever a spider can. I don't know if you guys seen this, but I'm just gonna show you right now. All right, listen. We'll do it again tomorrow. What's today? Today's Wednesday. That's right. Today's Wednesday. All right. We'll do it again tomorrow. I'll see you guys. Have a good day. Let's keep making this money. Okay. I'm short in the stock right now, and I'm just going with the flow. I want to see where it goes from there. So, all right. See ya.